Hello everybody, you're here with Claudio Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today I'm about to leave for this girls' night out. Well, it's a dinner, and I was getting ready, and I thought, why not share with you how I'm applying my makeup, and then of course feature the Lisa Eldridge Boom Velvet Boom lipstick, which is one of her new colors, and also the Velveteen formula in Rain. This is the only one I got. But if you wanna, and I have the lip liners as well, and we'll compare a couple of things. So if you're interested in that, please keep on watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Okay, so what do I have on so far? Of course, skincare. And then I apply a little bit of Westman Atelier liquid super loaded liquid drops. This is new and I do have a review on it. I applied it a little bit underneath, and then I apply the Chantecaille gel skin foundation, oil-free foundation, Future Skin, and so far, oh yes, a little bit of concealer, Kosas, just tiny bit here, tiny bit there, and then I bronze a little bit with Tom Ford. Of course, this is one of my favorites. If you've been with me, you know this. This is Shade and Illuminate in 0.5. That's so far what I have on. So I was going to continue, and then I thought, oh, and some eye lip pencil, which is Chanel. Okay, I'll list it down below. So anywho, then we continue, right? So where I was in my steps is because I don't have the lips yet, I usually put my lips and then match the blush with it. I know I do a little bit different or out of sequence than most people. But here with you guys, and usually I do this a little bit because those lipsticks are in the pink side, I apply a tiny little bit of something more neutral. In this case, I'm gonna apply this Peau number 4 cream blush. So this is my to-go-to every day because it's just very neutral, very natural. You won't really tell that I have much on. And then I apply a little bit of the pink or the coral or the peach or whatever I want, because this case, you see, it just gives me a little bit up, not much. It doesn't define the makeup I'm gonna be wearing, but I feel safe. And so the other one, I can just put a tiny little bit. Or in this case, which is what I do with most of Velvet Bold lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge, is I take a little bit from my lips once I put the lipstick on as I'm blotting it, and then add it to the neutral blush. So I do this. I usually also do this just to tie it up together, and I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a very, very simple eyes as well. And I did close the door, and that's why I start getting hot in here. Should have left it open. We're gonna do this very quickly. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is, let's talk about the Velveteen liquid color. This is a new addition to her line. If you've been with me, you know that I love Lisa Eldridge from the start, from the first 3 lipsticks she came with, which was 3 reds, velvet reds, and it was revolutionary formula. I do have her whole collection. And I bought her foundation, and I bought her lip line. I mean, huge. Not necessarily that every shade goes well on me, but I just liked her, and I wanted to be part of her new launch, and so I did. The new colors that she's coming out, I think it's because they keep requesting them, perhaps, go more for my coloring. So now I cannot stop buying them when they come up. You know, so if those had been out before, when the new launches, probably I wouldn't get all of them with the browner undertone that look gorgeous in many people, but not in my skin coloring. But now I have them all, and I still like them. Yes, rambling. So Anyhow, she just came out with this. She explained that she was hesitant about it, but that everybody was requesting a long-lasting lipstick. And so she came out with, I think, 6 shades. I only got Rain because, again, I think this is the color that will suit me the best. And there's another one, not Fawn. What's the other one that might, it's a little in the brownish, kind of 90-ish. That I was hesitant and I might still get it sometime. But so far I just got this. So, Rain, what I'm gonna do is apply it. And then I'll compare it with the actual, the same color lipstick in the Velvet. So slightly different. And then we'll play a little bit, right? Okay, so all I know is that you can apply a tiny bit first and then blot it and then add more if you like. I don't like that strategy. I like to put it all over. And be done very quickly with that. But I'm trying. I did put too much. It was not the way they did it. But I'm trying just to see if I can accomplish that little... No, I didn't. I put too much already. Okay, yeah. Well, that was my intention, right? I mean, I can't do that little bit here and there and then... Maybe that's why I'm not a makeup artist. I like quick, easy, one step, and we are done. Right? Now, usually I put a little bit more effort and put in the lines about, but because I do have the lip liner in Rain, I don't have to be worried that much about it because I will apply the lip liner and I apply it a little bit outside my lips. Which, if you notice, I kind of attempt that with the lipstick, but it didn't happen well on the top. So now we're going to do with this. And voila. Gorgeous, gorgeous. How does it feel in the lips? It feels very light. It doesn't feel like, you know, some of the usual long-lasting lipsticks. You feel immediately like it's absorbing the moisture out of your lips, like, and then it just mattifies. Or some of them now look glowy like that, but it feels like that. This one doesn't. It does feel a little drying, of course. I mean, a tiny little bit because it is a long lasting. Not so much that my lips are feeling drier, but the color itself. But look how beautiful. I mean, it really, really, really covers very well. I don't see parts of my lips showing. I don't see the lines that happen when your lips really become very dry from a long-lasting lipstick. So this is gorgeous. I still, like I do for most of my long-lasting lipsticks, I would apply a little bit of a gloss or a moisturizing balm, or usually I will use, I'm trying to locate what I have around because I have my most favorites in my bathroom. But I mean, any really. I mean, I keep going, no this, no that. I mean, I wouldn't use the Dior lip oils because that would be too much. But I'm trying to see, like, what I just grabbed here. This is Lip Tint Bare Raspberry from, is this Bobbi Brown? Yeah, from Bobbi Brown. Or Chanel have another one. You know, maybe I chose the wrong color because this has a color and it will change the shade, which is really what makes it spectacular. But I have some that are just bomb, you see. But you know what I mean, right? Do I have any other here? No. Wow. Okay, yeah, I have these ones, but I don't think they're gonna be neutral. Let's see. Sweet. This is a Chanel. Oh no, another strong one. Okay. Well, it's not happening, right? I have here a Boom Glow. Okay. Just bomb, right? This can be used in the face. If you haven't heard me, I have a review on this new brand, Boom. And so I can take some of this and just apply it on the top. You see what I mean? So I would still do that just because, my God, I really started sweating with the lights. I apologize for that. Woo, okay. Welcome to menopause. No, it's not menopause, it's the heat. Close the door, no air flowing, and the lights, and it just, and menopause maybe. That is Velveteen, Rain, gorgeous. Let's do some comparison between Rain, the lipstick, Rain, the Velveteen, just looks gorgeous, and Rain, the lip liner. Well, it seems the lip liner is totally the same color as the lipstick. And the Velveteen on the swatch looks as if it was going to be a little bolder. I don't know if you can tell that. I mean, you can't beat the Velvet formula. It looks smooth, creamy. But this looks like it might be a little bolder color, a little more, because this has a little more pink. So I would say this is a little more watermelon in there, or I don't know how to describe it, but tiny little bit difference. The tone is there. Definitely the tone is there, right? All right, so let's take this off. Apply the Rain lipstick by itself. Okay, I'm back. I had to cut a little bit to open that door. Okay, so let's try now the Velvet Rain by itself, just to see if it really makes any difference. Oh, this formula is just amazing. So I just love the Velvet formula. I love the feel. I love everything about it. So if you're between the Velveteen and the Velvet, you can't compete with this. Perhaps you can put the Velveteen underneath and then this on top to make it a little more moisture, a little more bolder. But these are long lasting as well, especially if you blot it and then reapply and then blot it and reapply. They last quite a bit. So at my age, I think I would still go for this. Perhaps even color in most of the lips with the Rain lip liner and then add the lipstick, and that will make it long lasting. However, if you like the lightness and the easiness and you put this on, I've tried it before, yes, it lasts forever, the whole day. So it doesn't super dry your lips. So I'm happy I got it. I have used it, and I congratulate Lisa for this formula. So I do recommend it. I prefer the Velvet. Just, I guess it's part of a preference, right? So let's try now the new color, which is Boom, on this Velvet formula. Currently will be my favorite statement lipstick. And Lisa Eldridge does have quite a bit of statement lipsticks. That is, to me, one of my favorite brands to go for that reason. And those memorable, colorful lipsticks. And so this is another one. This will be Boom. Now, this is Rain, what I'm wearing right now, and this is Boom. It's a little more happier color. You see, this one has a little more orangey, peachy, brown. This is more pink, bright, happy, I guess cooler. They're both kind of in the cooler, but I think this is a little happier color. This is a little more neutral. So this is when I don't know what I want to wear. It's just understated but bold. And so let's try now the new color, Boom. I'll be right back. So I am back. We're gonna start with the lip liner. It is in Boom. And I am filling out quite a bit of my lips because I'm going out and I do want it to last, even though I'm taking it in my purse, of course. So what I'm noticing in this screen is this is looking a little more bold reddish. The other one had a little more pink, which is kind of the opposite what I said earlier. But on my lips, you see this one looks a little more red. I love it. It's gorgeous. And so let's see if I can, because I like the other one as well. I could wear the other one as well. What I did there is take some and then put it a little bit on my cheek. The reason I use this part is because it helps me make this sort of line, and it's like stamping my skin. Then of course, if you want to be more precise, I guess you can use the finger and kind of situate it where you want. I think this is very, very red, and I might apply at the end of this a little bit of powder just to mattify a little bit the centers where I've been kind of sweating, and it will lower that redness quite a bit. Still, I think it looks gorgeous. So there you have it. I'm gonna clean this up before we move into eyes. All right, so for eyes, I'm gonna do something extremely simple. I got this Ilia. I have a review on this ones on my channel, but this one I got as a sample or points in Sephora, and this is the color Cork. This is the color Cork. So this kind of, you apply them and they dry very quickly and they do not move. So, and they're gentle on the eyes. So I could have used this, or perhaps some of Victoria Beckham, the pecan color, that's beautiful, or my everyday to go, which is the Westman Atelier in Tabac. I put a little bit, and that's a little orange. But this one I liked the other day because this one is very, very neutral. You barely know it's there. So, of course, this is not the actual size. Look at that. This is not the usual size. This is just sort of a, it's not a sample either, but small, very small. So what I do is I'm just going to apply it here and then make a V and put a little bit on the bottom. And what I'm using this for is just to, so my eye looks like I'm wearing something, but very, very light and understated. And you see what I'm doing? So it's going to be kind of almost a one and done. It reminds me a lot of MAC, the primers that they had. There was one that is very like cement-like, because this reminds me of cement color. It's not a very flattering thing to say, but there you go. Look at that. You see? So usually I would have gone with more copper orangey like my skin color is, but I figure that putting something like this kind of neutralizes the eye, still brings out my blue, but it doesn't call attention from everything else. If I put a little bit of more orange here, it will pop my eyes, but now I'm calling attention to that instead of this and this, and it just becomes too much for me. So I'm going to repeat what I just did on the other eye. And then I'm going to utilize this Natasha Denona brush. Now I have to tell you, if you really want to do a meticulous eye color, the Natasha Denona set of brushes is the best. It's really the best. She really has certain brushes that help you be very detail oriented. Now, if you've been with me, you know I'm not detail oriented at all. So for this kind of little things, having the right brush really makes a difference. And that's about it. I might add a little bit, let's see, like I said, I'm gonna put a little bit of powder. Now I can use some translucent powder, but I like mattifying a little bit, so I'm gonna use my Dior powder. This is sort of a foundation, but it is a powder. Instead of just a little bit here and there, I do take my sponge and we're gonna, you see, kind of in the center, since it seems that I continue to be sweating. Only I'm doing it on the center. There you go. You can tell me I should have done this before so I wouldn't be all oily in front of you guys, but I don't know, I like it to do it at the end, and so that's what I did, and that's that. Now I don't know, I wanted to put an eyeliner a little bit, and I thought of brown. Look at this grayish. This is Charlotte Tilbury, maybe a little brownish. No, it has to be very, very, very neutral. And I haven't found it in a little bit, is my Westman Atelier eyeliner, the brown. Oh, that's delicious. And I think I lost it. So I'm gonna use, this is a Victoria Beckham, just the white, just to put here on the line so it brought inside my eye a little bit, perhaps a little tiny bit right inside. I do need any brown eyeliner. All right, the one I picked, not the one I would have preferred, but I got Dior, and this is in brunette. And all I want is really to touch where my eyelashes is, and
Just stay a little bit here.
and the same on the other side.
Put a little line that goes up, and then just touch the base of my eyelashes.
Yeah, because all I want is just to enhance the bottom of the eyelashes. I don't want it to look like I'm having a liner, since I'm having the bold lips. Right. And last but not least, oh, 2 steps. So I'm going to take the Anastasia gel. This is transparent. I already did my eyebrows with the Chanel lips, lip pencil. So I'm just going to use this gel to make them set and a little arrange. You can also use a little bit of hairspray. That was the old way, in a little spoolie, and you just put it on. But now we have the gel. Doesn't do much. I don't have a lot of eyebrows. Anyhow, and last, I'm going to use the Chantecaille mascara. It's new in my collection, and I actually been really enjoying it. Not only because it looks gorgeous, but because I know it has great things for my eyelashes.
So, I haven't seen really a big time improvement yet. It's only been a week. And, but, at least, so.
What do you guys think? This is how I'm going to go. Now with this shirt, now I'm going to change the shirt. But yeah, my hair, I didn't do much to it, but that's okay. It is what it is, right, girls? But I love it. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Ring the bell so you know when I upload new videos. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you got the new lipstick from Lisa Eldridge, Boom or Rain or the Velveteen. Tell me anything. I love you all. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.